the G major 2-octave scale. Obviously this video is for cello. If you play bass or violin or viola, make sure you're looking for an instrument that's video that's specifically for that instrument. So I'm going to be following the scale sheet that's in Schoology, the one that has 5 lines with the big scale all the way at the bottom. So that's what I'm following here. So the first 2 lines should be very easy to follow. It's just the G major scale, all in blue pattern, 1 note at a time. So this is the first line, quarter notes. Ready, go, open G. Open B. F sharp. It doesn't say to hold the last note, but I like to hold the last note for this scale sheet. Now the second line does have a shift in it, and let me draw your attention to a few things. G, A, B, C natural, 2 fingers. That's the only second finger we have in this entire scale. Then 4th finger D. Then we're going to the next tape. You should have a tape here. If you have a sticker, we're going past that sticker to the next tape. Our first finger is going to be on what we call E, still on the A string. Then 2 and 3 come down at the same time. And then G, 4 fingers. Make sure your fingers are still curved and round. Okay? So here's the second line. Don't forget C natural and the shift 1, 3, 4. Okay, here's G natural, regular old G on the D string, the second line. Ready and go G. C natural, high D, shift. Alright, the third line is exactly the backwards version of the second line. So we're going to do the shift in the same way. 4, 3, 1, shift back to high D, but don't forget C natural again. Sorry. So 4 fingers, this is what we call 4th position. So first finger is on the first tape that you don't ordinarily play on, that first extra one. Ready? All 4 fingers are down. Ready and go high G. High D, C natural, G. And make sure from the transition from open A to G that it's very smooth. Alright, and again, just like the first line, the 4th line is very straightforward. All first position, all blue pattern, G major scale going down. Ready, 4th finger, G, go. Alright, don't be afraid to really dig in on any of those notes on the C or G string. Now the 5th line, this is where we put it all together. Line 1 and line 2 going up, line 3 and line 4 going down. The first time I'll go through this, I want to have it just in quarter notes. So not the quarter note, 8th note rhythm that's written, just like this. And so on. So now I'll count you in. You're joining me on the 5th line, but with no rhythm. 1 and 2 and ready, open G. F sharp. A, C natural, shift, back down, shift again. C natural, F sharp, now it's very important to remember that you play blue pattern on the G string, blue pattern on the D string. We have C natural, so that makes it a red pattern on the A string, and then whenever we shift we do 1, 3, 4, kind of like the blue pattern, but of course not exactly the same because we're not starting on an open string. Alright, last thing, let's do the entire thing with the rhythm now. And of course, if you need to, you can go back and re-watch any of the other ones. Just pause the video, try it out, rewind it, play it with me, whatever you need to. But here's the whole thing. Let me kind of sample for you the rhythm like this. And so on. So every time you play G, it's a quarter note. Everything else is an eighth note, but not fast at all. 1 and 2. Strong fingers hovering. Ready, set, open G. Hold, open A. C natural. Back down. Hold, F sharp. All right, that's the G major 2-octave scale.